Yo, people, welcome back to the Spare Change podcast. You got myself, Fablo. Uh, right over here, we got the
Got racks.
big up, yes. And then up top or wherever else he is on the camera, on your screens, we got
Luke,
don't know, big bumper cleat Luke, don't know. I hope everyone's at home. Everyone's at home, staying safe, staying inside,
Yes.
enjoying
Please.
themselves. You know what I mean? Like we got to do some big ups. I guess big up the NHS man, healthcare workers. Man, we should do that.
My guys as well. My guys.
Don't know.
First and foremost.
First and foremost, man, they're doing the hardest job in the land right now. So, got to big them up, man. Obviously, going through a lot of shit. So, big them up, man. And yeah, man, big up everyone. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, secondly, shout out to Boss Man. Corner shops, you man are doing the things.
Oh, man.
Stocking up on the bread that Sainsbury's ain't got. The rest that Sainsbury's ain't got. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Providing, man. Shout out to you, boss.
Providing us with the eggs and that. Can you get me?
Them 15 eggs. Them 15 eggs in the box.
Yeah, that's proper shit, man. Need that, man. Need that. Trust me. Yeah, man. But obviously quarantine update real quick. How's the last week of quarantine? How's that been for you lot?
It's been alright, man. It's not too bad. We're getting through it. Obviously, they put the extensions on, so that's there. But like apart from that, yeah, man, we're getting through it. Obviously, man, done a 15k last week. Big up Fabs for the shout out 15k challenge. Done that light work. I'm not gonna start. No, 15. Sorry, five. Man's on the sauce. Don't get me too. Man could have a light 5k challenge, and that was alright. It wasn't too bad. I was blowing halfway, but yeah, man, we got through it. What else? I'm on the last episode of Avengers, so I'm on a fucking Endgame now.
Okay.
Yeah, man, got through it. I think it's been like what 3 weeks since I've been watching it, something like that. But yeah, man.
How?
Gone.
No, how was it like watching it like that?
It's good. Everything makes a lot more sense. You know when you watch something like back continuously, yeah, like everything makes a lot more sense. Like a lot of stuff. Like I didn't really watch the Ant-Man movies. I think I only watched one of the Ant-Man movies, and that like a lot of stuff is starting to make more sense now. I didn't watch Ragnarok before. Watch Ragnarok now. See, good. Yeah. A lot of stuff makes a lot more sense. So definitely, I would recommend. Obviously, there's a lot of people got a lot more time. Definitely watch the Avengers movies in order. Like it's good. It's a good movie still. Good movies. A lot more movies.
Luke, man, quarantine update. What's that saying?
I spent a bit of quarantine with my love, my missus, and I was just living up the quarantine life, innit? Just 9 months from now, God knows what will happen, innit? I'm joking. There's a joke. Getting through bare Netflix. No. Getting through bare Netflix series. And like, there's nothing on Netflix to watch no more, man. Like, there's like in terms of good quality films, like they've got a bunch of junk on there. Like, I've been trying to siphon through the good quality films and the bad quality films.
Yeah.
I watched an action film the other day. It had the last black man in it. I can't remember his name. The weird looking guy with the big chin.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
It had Ben Affleck in it. Yeah. It's like an action film, a shooting film. I forgot what it's called. It's a Netflix original. It was trash. These men were on a hunt looking for a Mexican drug lord. They thief all of his money. I'm just going to give you the synopsis. Thief all of his money. Like, this was the main cause of the mission, to go and get, like, I think 10 million off this drug lord. They got the 10 million now. The helicopter they had to travel the money back in crashed. Didn't work anymore. The man had to go get donkeys, put the money on the donkeys. And then, because they killed someone from the village with the donkeys,
this sounds
that brother killed Ben Affleck. And then they all trapped the money. And that was it. The film was done. It was trash. Worst film ever.
This sounds poor. This sounds poor, blood. This sounds poor.
This is a funny thing.
Do you know what?
What's it called?
It's good. Sorry, go on. No, God.
I can't remember. Sorry. I can't remember what it's called. I'm not going to lie to you. It's on Netflix. A Netflix original. It's under action and adventure. Terrible. 2019. Terrible. Don't watch it.
Do you know what? just before I watched the Marvel movies, fucking Unorthodox on Netflix. Yeah, good movie. It's based on the Jews, and it's based on Jewish. Yeah, it's based on the Jews and Orthodox Jews. Yeah, and it's proper good. Like you get a proper insight into how these men live and like what the kind of rules and regulations they got. I never knew they had so much rules and that you have to live by. But yeah, man, it's a proper good movie. I recommend. No movies. It's a series. Yeah, I recommend you guys watch it. Definitely a good shout. I don't know if you watched it. Yeah.
No. I got told about it. I got told it's good.
Yeah.
I watched. Have you watched Hunters? It's tough, and it's a weird. Another thing about the Jews. It's a weird. It's like based on a kid in the like 70s or 80s becoming a Nazi hunter. So his family's Jewish.
Okay.
It's got Al Pacino in it. And his family's he becomes a Nazi hunter. It's decent. It's quite wacky. It's not as serious as obviously what that is. I just thought because he said Jews that popped into my head. That sounds like more of a serious kind of sit down and watch. So I might watch it.
It's a good sit down and watch. The only thing I was kind of disappointed on was the ending, but like apart from that, the whole movie in general, like it kept me locked in. Like I think there's like 4 or 5 episodes. Kept me locked in for the 4 or 5 episodes. I'm not gonna lie. It's good. It's good shout. So
have you man watched The Stranger?
Yeah.
No. What is it?
Yeah, watch all of it still. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's mid tier. It's like
it's Hollyoaks-esque.
Yeah,
like
I could have done without it.
It wasn't. It's easy, like pastime watching.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can watch it to just pass the time. Like when you're bored, there's nothing really else to watch. It's like I dash this on. It's not that bad to have on in the background, playing with your phone and that. You know what I mean? You might look up every now and again. You might hear a screech. Oh no! You know what I mean? Like, you get me? Like, you ain't really got to pay attention too hard. It's all right. It's all right. Mid tier, as Luke said. Still, is that it? Yes. What else you been up to, Luke?
Me personally, just watching Hollyoaks. It's been some family members' birthday, so it was my nieces. I had 2 nieces' birthday pass. So obviously, I didn't get to see them. Innit? So. Yeah. I got to see one from a distance, and then I messaged my other one. And yeah, that was about it. Didn't really do much, man. Like chilling. It's been sunny. Hopefully, I've got darker. Hopefully, I've hair darker. I'm trying to get melanated, innit? I don't want to be the only one looking like this on the podcast anymore, innit? So I'm trying to. I'm trying to get my Kylie Jenner on. You know,
looking like this.
Wow.
I'm
trying to get my Kylie Jenner on, innit? I'm trying to get my Kylie Jenner on.
Then Kylie Jenner. Have you seen Kylie Jenner now? Like how she looks. They put a post of her like now. And without the lip fillers and all them things, obviously she can't get the lip fillers, the jabs and all them things there. She just looks like regular schmegular Kylie from back when.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You still wouldn't press?
Will I press it? She's rich, my guy.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm pressing it. I don't know what you're talking about.
So yeah, you would press, yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's what I said. Yeah, she's rich, man.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you.
Oprah. Would you press Oprah?
Oprah?
Yeah, okay. The same logic. Same logic applies. Same logic applies.
Man, don't ask me any silly things like that again, man. Please. Of course I would. Are you mad? What?
Exactly. So yeah, first Kylie, innit? Kylie's the youngest. I think she's still the youngest billionaire or something like that. Like she's still the youngest billionaire to ever have had that we've ever had. So yeah.
But she looks like cold Scottish oats.
It's like rice pudding.
Finished.
So, cold rice pudding.
Jeez, what a move. That's crazy. Wow.
So what other things you lot been watching? Huh?
No. I was about to say you don't like rice pudding out the fridge. The mullah liked him.
Man hasn't eaten rice pudding since I was 9. Relax. You shouldn't be eating rice pudding.
Days,
yeah, with a little dollop of jam. Like it's like
yeah, that's school days.
Put some jam in it.
No. I used to grab it out of the fridge in Tesco and buy like the Muller things. There's apple flavor, cinnamon flavor. There's very different flavor. It's bang still. You man should jump on. Anyway, I've
Yeah,
been
but
I like
watching
the
this.
consistency of that. I like the consistency now. Like back in the day, I used to eat yam off obviously school days. I bang it, but
wait, you had the cold. Wait, Luke, you had the cold rice pudding.
I had it cold. Yes, I've had it cold. Yes.
Wait. Real question.
Stay calm. Stay calm, bro.
Real
That
question.
is wild.
Real question. What's made is rice pudding made of rice? Like, is the actual rice in it? Yeah.
Big man. Yes. It's pudding rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pudding
So
rice.
how does it get to that? How does it get to that consistency then?
They boil it and then they just slap the bare cream on it and stuff, and that's it. It's done.
That's not for me. That's not for me, I can tell you. That's a bellyache.
You're
That's a bellyache. That sounds like a bellyache already. Sounds like a bellyache. That's why you got so much bellyaches, Luke. That's why I'm telling you.
No. So you have to plan your belly sometimes, isn't it? Because obviously I'm lactose intolerant.
Listen, I'm done with you. Yo, if Raps, if it was pre-workout all over it, would you drink it?
Does pre-workout all over it? No.
Yeah.
Twenty grams.
Bro, because I don't even drink pre-workout. Pre-workout. It was pre-workout. Maybe,
No,
potentially.
pre.
If I bought it by accident, yeah, I'll drink it. I'll have to have it. Don't worry.
Oh, rice pudding workout. Words. Nasty. What are you lot? Yeah, what else are you lot watching? Anything new?
Nah, no. Really. Still Avengers.
Did you lot watch? Have you lot watched Contagion?
Is this the one on Netflix? Yeah.
I'm watching them films.
They put it on net. They said I'm not watching them films. Yeah, but they put it on Netflix. Yeah.
This is the one that talks about Corona.
So Contagion, it came out years ago. It came out in 2012.
Okay. Yeah.
It's basically about what's happening right now.
There's the same one. Is it based in China? Is it based in China?
No, it's not based in China. No.
So yeah, there's a Netflix.
It's all over the world. All over.
There's one in Netflix. There's one on Netflix that basically talks about Corona. There's these men are saying it's conspiracy. Yeah, talks about Corona. I think I put it in a group. Did I put it in a group chat or no? Did I put it in a group chat?
Now my girl showed it to me still.
Yeah, and it's on Netflix and it talks about it's based in China. Yeah, just about the respiratory kind of disease. Yeah. So that's a mad thing. I can't remember what it's called, man. I think it's called. Oh, fuck! I have to find the name. One sec.
I saw that, but people were making a big deal more about that. Like it's like saying that they might have done it on purpose. They could have, but yeah, I don't think they did.
This came out in 2017, my guy. How are they gonna?
Yeah, I know. No, but like these, a coronavirus is just, you know what I mean? Like it's not a normal thing, but it's a thing that happens, isn't it?
It's like a cold is a coronavirus, apparently.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a type of, not a cold, a flu.
Sorry, a flu. Apologies.
Yeah. It's a type of coronavirus. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so it. Yeah.
The name of it is called The Secret Terrace on Netflix. Yeah, came out in 2018. That's the one that they say that basically speaks about Corona. Basically, if you go to the last episode or something on that, it talks about Corona being like a coronavirus, a respiratory kind of disease kind of thing. It's killing masses of people. So yeah. If you might
that's like, well, like, you know, these things are always gonna happen. Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, there's always something in it. Like every few, not few, like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. I don't know when the last pandemic was. Like maybe in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was maybe the last pandemic. You know, it's gonna happen every, you know, few hundred years or whatever in it. Like, it's gonna happen in it. So. It's just obviously you never really think you're never gonna live to see that in it, like. But
the Simpsons are predicting things for time. Do you know what I mean? They predicted Trump was gonna come into power. That happened. Do you know what I mean? They didn't get Corona. They predicted Trump was gonna come into power. That happened. Yeah. There's a couple of things they've been right on. The Simpsons, anyway.
Oh, the Simpsons, yeah. The Simpsons are amazing. Yeah. They predict everything. Yeah. They predict fucking everything. But Contagion is literally about what's happening right now. It's just it's a movie though. It's not like a doc, and it does. If anyone out there doesn't really understand this thing, like if you watch that movie, then you'll understand how it actually works and how it spreads and how just easy it is to get around and actually kill people and actually, you know, contaminate people. That movie proper like goes into it, like. So yeah, it's a good movie to watch. It's actually a decent movie, man. So if you know what I mean, like if you're chilling or whatever, and you ain't got nothing to watch, dash that on. It's a easy watch. So
That's
easy
not
watch.
easy. I'm trying to get away from Corona. I'm not trying to go run to it. So I think I'll give that a pass. I, I watched something called A Quiet Place on Netflix. Most trash film.
Oh, A Quiet Place. Yo, I need to watch that
That's
actually.
old though, no? That's old.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah, I need to watch it.
Let me not do my review then. This film
Yeah, don't
is.
give me. Yeah, I actually watch it.
Watch
I'm gonna
it.
watch
Watch
it tomorrow.
it.
That's
No,
why the movie's coming out. I saw the movie's coming out as well. The second part.
No, number two.
Yeah, the second part. Yeah, yeah.
Come out already.
I watched that. It's good. That's all right. That's all right. It's a decent movie, not trash.
Anyway, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Have you seen it?
Oh,
Right?
sorry, brother. I know you haven't watched it. Sorry, but yeah, I think it's all right.
I ain't watched it. I
I
So
watched it. I watched it. It's all right. It's decent. It's not bad.
let me watch it. I'll watch it and then we'll see.
Anyway, yeah, Fabs, watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Have you not watched the MJ doc yet?
The Michael Jordan one. No.
Yeah.
No.
Is that on net? Is that on
Watch it.
Netflix?
The Last Dance. No, I
Yeah,
ain't
the
watched
last
anything.
one. They're releasing episodes every week for the next 10 weeks. So one each week. And there's 2 episodes out at the moment, but it's actually really good, man. It's just obviously about his career and just all the stuff that surrounded his career, all of the rumors, all of the, you know what I mean? They just going proper into everything that happened around that time, innit? Like it's interesting. It's really good. Like you enjoy it, trust me. Like the brothers, I'm not gonna lie, MJ was amazing, bruv. He's fucking sick, fam. And when you watch the doc, like obviously you know man's sick, but shit, fam. From dead day, from day dot, you know, like
They're doing a lot of stuff like MJ right now. Though they're doing a lot of stuff. Like Nike dropped some kicks for MJ. Like they dropped I think they got some. I can't remember what it's called. It's called what's it called? It's the DMP pack or something like that. The Defining Moments pack by Nike, yeah, and they got some Jordans out for MJ. So they're doing a couple of things for MJ. I don't know what's happened, but
it must be out of version.
Yeah.
Well, and also on Netflix they slapped Space Jam on there. So I wanted to say to you, man. Obviously, Space Jam is a cult classic for us, isn't it? It's something. It's the Disney film we grew up on. Innit? I wanted to go and watch it. This week, innit? But my outlook on the film's kind of changed because part of my favorite part of the film. Wait, my favorite part of the film is when they play R. Kelly. That used to be my favorite part. When
yeah. I forgot about that.
When they play I Believe I Can Fly. I don't. It's a sorry part, man. That the fact is, like, that's my childhood.
No, I'm still vibing out to that. Go on. Yeah. If I can see.
I don't hear that, man. I saw that now, man. I don't hear
that. But he's not talking about that. He's just talking about motivational shit, though. So you can still bump that. Yeah, his motivation. Honestly, we gotta have rules on what R. Kelly tunes we can listen to because honestly, he's got bangers.
Yeah,
but you see his motivation. His motivation's little girls.
Bro, so you're telling me, that tune's not motivational. It's not talking about little girls in it.
But his motivation, the songwriter's motivation. If you're telling me that Jay-Z's motivation, let me use Jay-Z. I don't want to spoil his name, innit? Whose name I don't care about. So French Montana, Unforgettable was about a 12-year-old girl. I'm never listening to that song again. It's the context.
Bro, but that's not about a 12-year-old girl, though. I Believe I Can Fly. It's motivational purposes only.
I don't know. You know his motivations are skewed, innit? His motivations are disgusting.
I can fly.
And he's flying.
I can fly.
And he's flying to the studio in their bed in the studio.
I can fly. You're making it nasty. Like you did that all yourself. You did that all by yourself. Maybe you're worse than R. Kelly. You just did that all by yourself.
Wow.
I'm joking.
We should start the podcast. Because that's so much.
I fam.
I am joking, man. It's a joke.
Fuck social distancing. I'm coming to your yard right now.
Hey, fuck it. We can record it. We can record together, bro.
You know what?
I
You know
got
what?
out
You know what?
from
Speaking on them kind of things, yeah, them kind of like obviously we had the R. Kelly documentary. They're putting out one for fucking Russell Simmons. I don't think I saw it. They're
Yeah, I
doing
saw.
a similar one about like the sexual abuse that he's had on like certain women and stuff like that. So they're trying to do the same kind of thing to Russell, I think.
They can't out.
Not same kind of thing, obviously, because obviously not trying to downplay what they did to R. Kelly. That shit actually happened, but they're trying to put out the same kind of documentary, kind of series, kind of
They
thing.
can't do that. Right, the Russell thing is a bit mad because
Yeah,
I think he's admitted to he's not kind of sexually abusing these women, but having to kind of been in a position of power and kind of leverage that position of power to gain sex from these women and stuff. And being in that position, you can see at this current age, you can see it as being wrong. But as being as a young man, maybe in a very chauvinistic.
Be careful now.
Very chauvinistic. Wait.
Be careful.
Being a young man in a very chauvinistic, male chauvinistic
Time,
and also in the genre he's in and what he had to deal with at the time in terms of dealing with rap music and dealing with women in that kind of era. He might have been around things which put him in positions where he was leveraging his power, which I'm not saying is right, but I don't think blatantly he went out of his way to sexually abuse women like R. Kelly did. I don't know the ins and outs of stories, so this is me just assuming from what I've seen and what I've read up.
The problem is that it's a fine line, isn't it? I was speaking to someone the other day about just the whole what's the word? Sorry, consent thing. Yeah, it's a very fine line. Like these things are fine. So even say if Russell was just like he had a girl in his office, they're talking whatever, and he's like flirting slyly, like you get me. Yeah. Maybe touching her hand a little bit or whatever. Just, you know what I mean? Like little like flirty things, innit? Like she could have taken that a certain type of way, and then it just she can flip that on him, and it's just fine lines, innit? So, yeah, I don't know.
Obviously, there's three guys here, innit? I wanted to ask this question, innit? This is treading a line, innit? But
good Lord have mercy.
If a female is riding the guy, and then she goes on, I don't know, if she's riding the guy, is there any room for error in terms of consent? If she's gonna to ride the guy in terms of in sexual position,
so she's on top of me.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can say anything like after that, really. To me, I'm like, there's not what else can you say? You're like on top of me, like moving.
Yeah, but you could say that.
Screeching.
But she could say that fucking hell, like you drugged me, bro. You slapped something in my drink.
Drugged?
You slapped something in my drink. You put some money in my drink.
Pump her stomach, doc. There's no drugs.
From when though? She can say this could be a whole week after the drug might be out of her system. The money might be gone. Do you know what I mean? If you're saying this like a week later, then something's fishy. To me, something's a little fishy. She didn't want to go to the feds. She didn't want to go to the feds in that week.
I hear that. Actually, you know,
say if it's showing one of these scenarios, isn't it? Like a Russell Simmons thing, and one of the girls are like, she climbed on top of him and she rode him. What's the situation now? Because and obviously consent.
If she climbs on top of me and starts riding me, okay, let it go, man. Let freedom reign. Like, let it go. Like, let freedom reign. Like, can be because I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, it's you come on to me. How can you? That's the thing I don't understand. And that's the thing I was talking to my friend about. Like, I was like, yo, how? It's mad how girls just have the upper hand in this. Like, it's a little bit crazy to a certain extent because, like, they could literally say anything. They could change their mind after they enjoyed the night. Like after they had the most boom back, like a fantastical time, you know. Like don't rush, don't slow touch, like all of that, yeah, was in the thing, yeah. And then she just says in the morning, nah, that went it. That nah, man, like he went left on me. He did madness to me. That to me, that is crazy. It's such a power to have. Like it's such a power to have. Like
I think it's the mad. I think it's the maddest power to have. And in terms of being a guy in that position, and speaking as a guy,
Yeah.
like you're powerless. Your word's always gonna. Your word's always gonna be
It's gonna be second
the last
tier.
word.
It's gonna be second
Yeah,
tier.
exactly. So it's always a situation. It's their word against yours, and it's evidence. There's not going to be any evidence unless it's straight after the fact, where a woman can prove it. If it's like years later, it's his word against mine, my word against his. So if I was a victim, as a female, and come out and said, okay, boom, this brother did actually do these things to me, and it's a powerful person as well, how am I meant to combat that? And flip it as a guy, I'm already in the court of opinion. I'm a rapist, so there's nothing I can do after that. So I think this is in terms of cases, in terms of if I was in the legal system, this would be probably this would be the hardest case to prove.
He's the hardest case to prove though, as well.
I think that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think this would probably be the hardest case to prove. So. In terms of doing
it's one of the hardest things to prove, which is why a lot of brothers do go prison that didn't do anything. Because what can they really say? And it's like, it's like what can they really say?
I have been watching something actually. I forgot to tell you, Innocent Files, very good.
Do you know what? That's the new one on it. That's the new one, isn't it? But a lot of the thing is about a lot of the documentaries about fucking bite testing. Like when these like guys.
Oh no, that's only first 2 episodes.
Okay, because I only got up to the first 2 episodes. I thought this is the same thing.
No, that's only the first 2 episodes. There's different stories. There's like 3 or 4 different stories in the documentary. Yeah. So the first, sorry for jumping around from that to this, but so basically, Fabs, as a synopsis, I don't know if you're gonna watch this or not. It's not amazing.
I thought I watched it because I was intrigued. The first episode was banging. The second thing was like, I kind of fell out.
No. I was fully engaged in the first 2. I think when I got to, there was like a Mexican brother that was doing in regards to like gang shootouts or whatever. I lost interest in it and I didn't watch his episode. Yeah. But there was an episode basically where they're using bite mark
like
tests, on like 10 body to prove if someone is guilty in a case. So basically, for example, 2 little girls in America somewhere, I can't remember the area, got sexually abused and killed.
Right.
According to this bite testing guy, it was definitely this person that done it. According to this bite person guy, he said, "Okay, boom, it's this person that done it." And then in another case, he's like, "Boom, it was definitely this person that done it." So he was very well credited and looked at as like a big bite person for cases.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, these people, like the people that died, were like black little girls, and they were black men getting accused of these crimes, and they were in Confederate states. So the states were racist already. So basically, they used bite mark testing to confirm whether or not the guy's done it or not. The way the guy was doing the testing was mad. Because he was just manipulating the teeth in any direction to make it look like it was that person.
This guy done, yeah.
So he would get like a when it was with grills, they would do like an imprint of your teeth, or the dentist. They'll do the imprint of your teeth. So that's what they were doing with my guy's teeth, and then they would put my guy's teeth on the wound and like manipulate and say, "Oh, he could have bit her like this, or could have bit her like that," and that's it. Got proved guilty. Back in prison.
Do you know what? One thing I'll say about this documentary, is the US is fucked, innit? The US is fucked because
terrible,
they were using like 5-year-old little girls to to like convict man. They've done one man dirty because of this. They interviewed this little girl. She was 5 years old. Imagine a 5 years old imagination is mad. Like they all saying all kind of stuff. I was watching the documentary and she was saying like the guy came, took my sister, and he took my sister in a helicopter. Bro, where did the helicopter come from? Some bullshit, bro. Like the American system is messed.
It's testimony. So they were using also they're using a 5-year-old's testimony to convict this guy. So it's the bite mark things and a 5-year-old's testimony, and this guy got life in prison because of that.
And he didn't even do it. Imagine that. He didn't even do it.
Bro.
He didn't do anything.
This thing sounds mad.
Yeah, serious though. You should watch it. Proper heavy stuff though. Proper heavy stuff. Proper heavy stuff.
Yeah, proper heavy stuff, man.
Yeah.
No, but it's
some heavy stuff.
no the outcome's good, but you need to see the injustice in the world as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not all contagion, innit, and virus. Sometimes you need to see.
Is heavy too.
I mean, it is. Yes, it is. It is actually.
It's not all but I'm not trying to watch. All right, cool. Contagion's outside. I don't need to be inside my yard thinking about Contagion as well. I'm good. I'm alright.
It's just a good movie to watch.
I'm okay. I'd rather watch Avengers.
Bro, it's a movie, bro. it's just a random movie.
It's reality, you know.
Militant, right? It looks like militant. I'm not fucking with no Contagion. I'm not fucking no Corona.
No, nothing.
Away from me.
Like, you watched the thing. You watched the show about the coronavirus thing. You just said.
Who?
You did. You said you watched the Chinese thing, yeah.
No, I didn't watch it, but I saw the little fucking Insta.
Oh, you saw a clip.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
It was definitely in line of what they were saying, innit? I didn't watch it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. The Contagion thing is good here because like it shows you like where it started from as well, and then because they're proper trying to find that through the whole movie, they're trying to figure out how it started and blah blah blah. But at the end, they tell you how it started. It's funny. Yeah. It's not funny, but you chuckle a little bit. It's like,
I'm not chuckling. I'm not chuckling. No, big man. I'm not watching that film. I need to block it off my list because it keeps coming up on my.
It's a good movie.
I don't want to block it off my list.
You're being a hypochondriac, bro. You've been a hypochondriac. It's a good movie,
I'm
bro.
being a hypochondriac. I turn on the news. I see Corona. I go on Instagram. I see Corona.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's not the same. It's obviously it's the same. It's the same thing. Yeah, but obviously in the movie, because it's a movie, it's worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not the same, but it is the same.
My life is Contagion, big man. I don't need to watch this. I'm good.
Trust me, your life isn't that Contagion. You wouldn't want to be in that one.
I'm good.
You'd be scared. You'd be shook if it was that one.
I'm scared now. People are dying, big man. It's.
No, you'd be even more scared. This thing was writing everyone off differently, like levels, like finished in a few seconds. Like, not in a few seconds, but like literally within a few days. Like the incubation period was way faster than what this is now.
Yeah.
Mad quick, and you're definitely dead if you have it. Yeah. Definitely, 100%. But it's just I like the way they do it because you're not gonna watch it anyway. But the way they do it, yeah, is like it's sick because it shows you everywhere like the virus is moving to. So like in the beginning it starts like a woman's coughing. She's like coughing. She's at the airport, and then she gives her card to the woman at the desk, and then she takes the card, she swipes it, and it's showing you everywhere that like she's putting her hands and like everywhere that it's going to, like, and then someone's drinking a drink and then passing the drink, then he drinks the drink, he puts it down, and that person takes this there, and then it's just showing you. And then there's a little kid, he's at school, and then he's sick, and he touches the door handle at school, and it zooms into the door handle, and it's like, okay, everyone's gonna now touch that door handle, and they're all gonna. It's just mad, like it's mad still, like it proper goes into it. But yeah, man, have you not watched I know we've been on like watching stuff there. Have you watched For Life though?
No, what's that about?
For Life is 50 Cent's new show.
No.
Oh, the one in the prison. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's good, man. You lot should watch it. Proper good.
Is that a show or is that a movie? I thought it was a movie.
It's a show. No, it's a show. Really good show, man. Proper good. Like started watching it yesterday. Actually really good. Basically it's about a guy. He gets arrested for being like a drug kingpin, but he's innocent in it, but he gets life for it. But then what he does is, obviously, as like it moves on 9 years later after he gets arrested, and he basically like over that 9 years he studied to be a lawyer inside prison, and now he's actually a lawyer, and he
I saw the trailers for this, though. I saw the trailers.
yeah,
for this.
he looks after all of the inmates and everything like that. So he's their rep, and he like fights the cases. But he's obviously doing it so he can get out. Like he's trying to find ways to get out. So he became a lawyer to try to get out. Basically, it's actually sick.
This sounds like a film with Michael B. Jordan in it.
Is he in it? He's in it now.
No.
There's a film similar. There's a film with Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan in it.
Yeah,
That's similar.
There's not. It's not.
No,
I've seen that movie.
It's not similar to that.
It's not. I don't know what you heard me say, but it's not that. That movie is really good though. That movie is actually. Have you not seen it?
No. I saw the trailer.
What's it called again? It's called Mercy something. Just Mercy. Yeah, Just Mercy. Yeah, really good movie. Proper good movie. 8 out of 10. But yeah, no. The reason I bring that up though, for life though, really good. Everyone should watch that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch it because I thought 50 was gonna flop again with Power, like he did with Power. So I didn't watch it, but I got bored, so I watched it and it was good. But in the show, yeah, my guy's in prison for life. Yeah, he's got a wife. Yeah, good thing as well. Super. Yeah. Now he's got a wife, and obviously the wife is obviously been on her own for 9 years. Yeah. Obviously he has like a best friend, like a really good friend. Her and the good friend start dating. Yeah. They start seeing each other. Now they're seeing each other romantically, all of that cool. And like he seems to be like kind of cool. He seems to be cool with it. Like he seems to be pretty calm with it, like or whatever. I was kind of gonna ask you like would you be calm in that situation if you had life in prison, and obviously your wife still comes to see you, your kids still comes to see you, all of that, like, but you know,
we got kids. Hold on, we got kids and a wife.
Yeah, you got one kid. Yeah.
Wait. Let me talk. Let me interrupt it there. Your conversation is null and void for me, nigga. I'm hanging myself and I'm haunting you and my wife, and for the rest of your lives, it's peak for you.
Hey,
Rex. Luke is a hypochondriac, you know. That is ridiculous. What are you talking about?
That was a joke, by the
That's ridiculous statement, Jeff. Ridiculous statement.
What was that, mate?
I said I'm hanging myself and I'm haunting you. What
It's a joke. Clearly, it's a joke.
Nah, but I feel like you're being serious. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
All right.
Anyway, no, all right, go on, give me a real opinion. Because basically,
I want to let Rex talk first because I jumped in early. Let Rex talk in.
Hold on. So basically, them not doing the thing. Them not doing the thing outside, and obviously I'm in jail. And I've got life. Yeah, I've got life.
You got life in prison,
bro. Forget that. Fuck my wife. I don't give a fuck about her. Kids come and see me, do all that stuff. I'll live my life until.
No, but your wife still comes to see you. Like you're still in love in that, but
who's in love? Who's in love? Me. I'm in love.
You're in love. You got life in prison.
Huh? I'm in love with who? Her? No, I'm in love with my kids.
All right, let me give you more. Let me give you more of the scenario because you gotta try and be this guy in it. He's basically started becoming a lawyer. He started learning to be a lawyer in prison because first of all, it like kept him busy, kept his mind off shit. Because obviously he's innocent. And then
Corona.
And then my bad. And then so yeah, it takes his mind off of it. And also he's doing it for his wife and kids to get him out, innit? That's his motivation. So your motivation is your wife and kids. Maybe like 3 years later, your wife comes to the prison and said she wants a divorce because she just can't do it anymore. Like, just
in the process.
Huh?
My wife's dating someone in the process, no?
No. She's not straight away. Not straight away.
Yeah, but in the process of me being in jail for life, she's dating someone else. So how can I still love her?
Eventually, she starts dating one of your friends.
How can I still love her? I don't get it. I'm confused.
No, because you're in prison.
Yeah, and I know she's dating someone outside.
Who are you loving? You can't love no one else. Of course you love her.
I'm loving myself and my kids. That's about it, my guy. I'm trying to get myself out. That's it.
Nah, that's a lie, bro. You're lying.
No, if Dappy's baby mom can find love with a prisoner, I can find love somewhere else.
No. But what I'm saying is that if you have life in prison, right now, you don't know if you're ever getting out ever. Like you're like right now, for certain, 100%, you're staying in prison for the rest of your life. Yeah, the last person that you were in love with, yeah, that you cared about, that you wanted to like, you had a family already with, you're married, all of that, home, everything going for yourself. Yeah, everything was perfect before until this happened to you. Yeah, you go in there. You're obviously still going to be in love with her. Like, no matter if you're angry about whatever, you still be in love with her because who else you loving? One of the inmates. Like, you're not like that's the last person that you love in it. So you get me? Like, you're still in love with her.
But bro, love will get you killed.
What? You're in jail.
Yeah, exactly. Love will get you killed, my guy. In jail.
You killed in jail.
Brother, love will get you killed in jail, man. You're trying to do all that kind of stuff.
I'm confused. Tell me how.
I can't tell you how right now.
You can't tell me how. Okay, cool.
I'm not in jail. I'm not in jail, my guy. I'm not in jail.
This guy's mad. Alright, cool. So you don't wouldn't if she was dating one of your like after like 4 or 5 years she started dating one of your friends, you wouldn't be you just wouldn't want to see her, you wouldn't want her to visit anymore, help you out, talk, you wouldn't want her to do any of that.
I don't need that. What's that gonna do for me?
Well, she's your motivation to get out.
No, my kids are my motivation to get out at that point. So she start fucking with my guy, my boy. My kids are my motivation to get out because I don't know what the fuck she's doing with my guy and how she's treating my kids. I don't know how that's going.
Well, obviously, your brethren's obviously been there, supporting, helping your kids, like helping your wife out and the kids. Obviously,
that's
it's been
even more of my motivation to get out. Why is my brethren doing all of that stuff and then fucking my wife?
No, he wasn't doing it straight away. It's just something that happened.
Yeah, bro, I don't matter when it happened, if it happened, when it happened. I don't care how it happened. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm trying to get my kid back.
What you say? Deep in WhatsApp, so.
Huh?
You deep in the WhatsApp?
I know I was on Instagram and I just saw nonsense, so I decided to come back to this conversation. I heard better back and forth. Me personally, if I'm in there, I love her, and she's starting dealing with my brother, then there's no conversations to be had between me and her. Like, obviously, bring my child to me. Let me say hello to my child. Obviously, my boy should have a little bit of respect for me.
You're still trying to get out. You still do your thing, because you got kids on the outside, so you're still trying to get out.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my thing, and them two need to both see that I'm trying to do my thing, innit? So if you're both trying to know that I'm trying to get my knowledge up, trying to get out, and then at the end of the day, your way of being supportive out on the outside world is having a relationship, then it's a different scenario.
That's a mad move.
Nah, like listen, like in this scenario,
this movie's mad. I need to watch this movie. I watch this movie tomorrow, by the way. What's it called? The movie you're talking about.
Serious. For life.
Serious.
For life.
Yeah. No, basically, like obviously, look, I was obviously from his point of view, and I kind of get it. Like it's like he's in there for life because they were basically there's a scene. I think it's the first episode, and they're like, yeah, it's the first episode, and they're literally there. She's come to visit. The wife's come to visit him, yeah, and then he's just like, obviously they're talking about the kid, and then he's like, well, Darius needs to hurry up and take it. If he wants to lay in your bed, he needs to take care of my daughter as well. Like, you get me? You can't be laying in the bed and not taking responsibility for that type of shit as well, innit? And he's mad, innit? He's just like, you get me? Like, he should be patterning that as well if he wants to lay in your bed, innit? And then obviously whatever. So then that just sent me, like, I was like, wow, you mad? Like, what? Like, your friend, like, you want your friend to do that. But then I understood it because it's like, I'm not there, innit? I'm not there. Like I wouldn't want it to be like a random nigga. Like I wouldn't want it to be my friend, but I would rather it be someone I know looking after my daughter, making sure my daughter's patterned because I know they'll do it properly. And do you know what I mean? But if I know that my wife is still in love with me, I know when I get out, like it's easy, like it's like we're back together. It's not even a thing.
No.
She's been packed down by
Then
your
my
boy.
bridging just ain't my bridging anymore.
No,
She's been laid down
the
by your boy. She's been laying down by your boy, though.
she's been getting.
Huh?
He's not my boy anymore.
Yeah, but she's not really
Even
your wife
so-
anymore as well.
But she
know
needs
what?
love. Like she needs love, though. I'm not blaming her, though. She needs it. Like she needs. Like she's a woman. She has needs. Like would you expect her to wait for me for life?
Her needs can be
Yeah,
found somewhere else.
that's the need I need. That's the need I need.
You know I'm mad. You know I'm crazy. For life.
But her needs can be found. She can do that somewhere else. She can find those needs somewhere else.
Bro, like I hear you, but she's doing it. So now it doesn't matter. Like to me, it's like it doesn't matter. It's like you found someone, cool, whatever. Me and you are still in love. Okay, that's a fact. Like we both know that. When I get out of this, which is gonna be sooner than later, trust me, yeah, we're gonna be back together. You know that and I know that. That's cool.
We're not getting back together. We're not getting back together because you couldn't ride the bird from my
Yeah, you
bird.
couldn't ride it. You couldn't
Ride
ride
my
it.
bird.
And the reason,
Like-
and the thing is,
Luke. He's in there for life. Relax.
Marriage is
Yeah,
for life. Marriage is for life.
I'm done. I'm done. Yo, you know I'm nuts. You know actually crazy. You know I'm crazy.
Unless you're divorcing me, get out of it. Get out of it with that. Unless you're divorcing me.
Surely,
Unless you're divorcing me.
this episode because if we were bringing someone on, then I might ask this question again next week. I'll bring someone on. Yeah, and then like a female point of view for this one because this is a bit you lot are bugging for life. I get it if it was 10 years. I feel you.
Marriage is for life. Divorce me then. If you're gonna do your thing, divorce me.
Calm, bro.
Divorce me. Man paid for the marriage, you know.
Marriage isn't also like having someone like 10. I'm not gonna be married to someone and they live in Australia. I live in London. Now I'm not gonna be married to them. And like, how does that make sense?
90 days fiancé.
You use 90 days to see. Okay, if that's your comparison, let's move on, sir. Let's move on. Music, lads. Let's start off. I don't know. Where do you lot want to start, man? You lot start.
Let's go with the vision because me and you've listened to it. Rax hasn't listened to it, so
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
this is up your alley. So I want you to take the lead on this one.
Yeah, man. Division, man. Big up Division. Put out album Friday. It's called, what is it? Amuse,
yeah.
yeah. And
Amusing
Longer than that. You know, title longer than that.
Amusing her feelings.
amusing her feelings.
Yeah,
I really like the album. These guys, they went down a different direction this time. Usually they don't have like many features on their albums. Their last two albums, I don't believe had any features.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they went down a different route, and I liked it, man. I liked that they added in other people. It just gave it a little more flavor, a little more style. Yeah, man. For me, stand out on there right now is Dangerous City. That that's a tune. I like the tune. I like the tune with Party as well. I like the tune with Party.
mine personally. Sorry to jump in. Fabs on your synopsis.
That's cool.
I think the album is spectacular. Like it's different from obviously.
Them words there, man. Spectacular. Jeez.
I personally think it's spectacular. Personally, like I think I like the vibe of it. It's very summery. Like if we went on lockdown, I'll be all in my girl's car because I ain't got a vehicle right now. But I'll be all in my girl's car right now playing them tunes. But I'll be playing them tunes in it. So like me personally, Dangerous City stands out for me. The song with Popcorn.
Man, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Big tune. big tune. Keep It Going. There's a tune, I think it's Keep It Going, that sounds like it's got a high rhythm beat to it. It's anyway, very up tempo.
I know. Yeah. I can't remember
Summary.
what it's called, though.
I think it's Keep It Going. I'm looking through the track list now. I think it's Keep It Going. We can't play it in it, so I don't want us to get copyright infringement. But yeah, I think it's Keep It Going. And then between us, the Usher sample with Snow Allegra, big tune. And then we got Amuse, got the Dead President sample, Jay-Z, big tune. Like it's got so many different vibes, and it's just such a summary, smiley album. Like I could be in a garden listening to this, a barbecue listening to this. It's like it's barbecue level music. So me personally, I'm a very up tempo person, and a lot of the music is quite up tempo or it's quite positive. So if I'm listening to other R&B kind of acts, comparative to probably people within the camp, I would say this album sounds similar to Magic Jordan's kind of sound in terms of how up tempo it is to me. How in terms of sonically how I heard it, like Magic Jordan. If you're comparing it to Party's album, they're yin and yang. So Party's quite dark, and well, not dark, but mellow, and this is a bit more upbeat and up tempo, and makes you feel nice, innit? So this album is a good quality album for summer barbecues and whatnot. I'll
you rate it?
Yeah. 8, man. At 8, I can listen to it through and through without any problems, any issues. I'll rate it at 8. I'm really pleased with the album.
No skips.
A few.
There's skips. There is skips.
But
which is why I would give it an 8 as well. But
like
7.
I think we could have done without the Future track.
Say 7.8, fams.
7.5 or 8.
Oh, 7.5 or 8. Okay. That's a right number. 7.8.
7.8. Yeah.
Could have done without the Future track. I think. And that's the one that kind of stands out to me out of all of them that I really wouldn't really go back to. But the rest of them, I'd let the whole thing run through. I feel no problem with that playing during the sunny times, man. So everyone in your bar, if you're in your garden during the sunshine, go front that division, man. For me personally,
what about to beat to?
7.
7, yeah.
Because the tempo change, innit? It matches. It's a good.
Can't match the tempo. You can't match the tempo. Is that what you're saying, big man?
No, I'm saying the tempo change. That's what I'm saying. It's 7. It's the tempo change. I can take a break kind of through it, and then I can bring up the tempo again. You know that things there.
I hear that still. I'll give it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it a 9, man. I'll give it a 9. I give it a 9 for the tribute.
How does he match in that tempo, bro? He's in that tempo. I see.
100%. No, because it starts off slow, then it kind of gets faster, like in the middle, and then
at the end is you're finished.
Slow and deep. You get me? But yeah, get me? Pow.
The Big Bang Theory.
What is it? All right. So let's do. Is it Ambush? Yeah, Ambush put out a track. Talk about because I need my battery's about to die, so I need to get my charger. What's it?
All right.
Why you saying Racks? But anyway, Ambush put out a track. EastEnders. Ambush put out a track. I think it was yesterday called EastEnders. I don't know. It was just a alright track, innit? It's just an alright track. It's not crazy. It's not crazy for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Ambush has been on a steady decline for this is the man. Obviously, man's doing his thing, but he's just been on a steady decline. Like all the tracks he's put out like recently, I think when he come back from Penn, has been amazing.
I think
he's done a feature. He's done well on a feature, but his tracks alone ain't been amazing.
What feature? What feature have you done well? Oh, the one with my dad. Actually, that song's alright, still.
What PA?
With who?
Yeah, Sabu.
The one with
Party
Miss Banks.
Pooper. Yeah, that was good. So I'm saying he's done.
The one with Miss Banks is
Actually, but that's his track. That was his track as
amazing.
well. Hmm?
The one with Miss Banks is
That's his second best track. That's his second best track.
Yeah.
that might be his best track.
It's not better than Jumpy. I'm not.
It is still.
It's not. No, it's not. But anyway, let's go. Let's leave that alone.
I'm trolling. But yeah,
What you say about EastEnders?
EastEnders is garbage. But yeah, goddamn. I can't lie. Like Ambush, we didn't need that from you. We didn't need it. Like yeah, there was just no need for it. Like, come on, man. Like we don't like. That's not what we come to you for. Like I feel like Ambush is trying to do too much. Like he's just trying to do way too much, bruv. Like just give us like you can give us the type of yardy vibe thing like that you did with Miss Banks. I like that. You can give me the proper rap thing as well, like that you did with Jumpy. That type of anthem type of tunes. Like we need anthem tunes from Ambush. We don't need storytelling EastEnder Hollyoaks thing from him. That's not what we need. Like so, stay calm, man. I give that a 2 out of 10.
So was it? Wait, because I always listen. I listened to the first like 30 seconds.
There's a message behind it though. There's a message behind it though.
What's the message? Oh yeah, don't argue over gal.
Yeah, don't fuck up the bass with a gal. That's it. Important story, important message for the kids.
I hear that still. But he could have done it in a better way.
Okay, I hear you. Obviously, there's always room for improvement. I hear you.
Look at Rex defending this guy. Goalkeeper.
There's always room for improvement. Home
Jens
improvement and that.
Jens Lehmann. Bare saves.
That's funny
Yeah,
still.
there's always room for improvement in it. So yeah, it's not bad. Listen, it's not the greatest track from Ambush. I'm 100%. I'm not saying that, but there's a message behind it, so I wouldn't give it a 2. Maybe I'd give it a 3. Level up. This is the first time. It's the first time you've seen Ambush do that kind of thing in it. There's the first time you've seen Ambush do that kind of thing in it. You've never seen Ambush do that, put a message out between from a track in it. So I think maybe 3 out of 4. Sorry, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 4. That's a 3 out of 4. 9 out of 10.
Definitely get that 3 out of 10.
Give it a 9 out of 10.
No,
You give it a 9 out of 10.
3 out of 10. You might go here. 3 out of 10.
I'll give it a 1, and that's for one time listen and watch, because I watched 30 seconds of it and I had to turn it off. I don't know what my guy was doing. I don't know what he was doing in it. Like, all respect to the guy, but
Give him out of 1 a track. It can't be respected, brother.
respect no, because he's made good tracks. He's made 2 good tracks to me personally that I liked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all good respect to him, but I think he should pattern it differently. Like I think he should go with what formula works with him, innit? And
oh, go on.
no, I just think that they're trying to take him down a route that doesn't work for him, and that's not for him. He kind of needs to stick by his guns and what works for him, innit?
100%, man. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
The video was alright though.
Yeah, but that's what they're trying to bag on. Like that the video would kind of say the track, and you're not gonna listen to the track without the video. Like
I just think man he was probably in the studio one night, like, you know, he banged that out. He was like, "Yeah, I'm on my rap man thing," and then you know, maybe a couple of people thought, "Yeah, like this is sick, this is good. You should put this out. You should make a video to this, like all of that, whatever." And maybe kind of just because I can't see that. Like, why put that out? Like, there's just no need. Like, I feel like you should continue with your buzz. Like, you had a hit with the Miss Banks thing. It's like it's a silent hit, innit? Like, I don't know. The summer hasn't come yet, innit? That tune came out late last year, I think. Last year.
Right.
So the summer ain't come yet. So that probably could bang off in the summer. But it's like kind of just build off of that, innit? Don't make no EastEnders shoot. Like, what you making? Why, bro? Let Rapman do that. Like, bang, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Like, just let like Rapman do that. But what other music was there? Anything else? Nothing crazy, really.
That was it for me. I only listened to the Divisions album, and
Yeah.
I was forced to listen to the Ambush tune because of you, man. I don't.
Okay, because of you, man.
Yeah, we do a podcast, innit? So I kind of have to listen to things. What have you, man, listened to that I ain't been privy to, or anything that?
Nah, nothing
Nah,
crazy. Like
very
just
still.
DVSM.
Nothing too crazy's come out, innit? Nothing much come out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This week is just Division, really, and yeah, that's it, man. Really.
Mm.
So yeah, man, we can move past music, I guess.
No, we're not moving past music. Wait,
What we doing?
We need to talk about Chip versus Chipmunk.
All right, yeah, let's talk about it.
Go on, you take the lead.
I'm not taking the lead because I only watched
What do you
an
mean?
hour.
How can I say we're not moving past music and then say we're not?
I didn't want.
And they say Chip versus Chipmunk.
No, but we need to kind of just highlight it happened, didn't it? Obviously, we weren't privy to it, but we need to highlight it happened. And part two's coming out on Sunday. Part two's out on Sunday, so
Okay.
For the people that don't know, it's cool. For the people that don't know, what's part two? What Chip?
Chipmunk. Yeah, Chip. It's Chip. Part two's Chip, I think.
Okay. So like obviously like the like the other day for people who don't know, Chip put a post out saying that Chip versus Chipmunk. He's doing a live where he's just going up against basically himself. Which personally on first look when I saw it, I didn't think like it was. I think that he should like try and do like something with someone else. Like I don't know, but fair enough in it. Like I think that would be my look. Who's gonna go against him?
Who's gonna want to go against Chip like that?
I mean, why not for the love of the thing? Yeah, like why not? Like for track, I think a lot of people. Track for track, I think a lot of people could beat him. Chip, but look how wide Chip's catalog is. It's big. I saw it yesterday. What he did play. Sometimes it's not about how wide your catalog is. It's about if you got the bangers in there, mate.
All right. If we're gonna go track for track, 20 tracks, that's a different scenario. But I'm saying his catalog is wide, so he can pick from.
And Chip's delved into genres as well. Like he's done pop, he's done grime, he's done rap, he's done fucking even like dancehall and things. Them things there. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm not saying Chip like is like trash or nothing. Like he don't have tunes, but I'm saying that for me, going against yourself is like okay, like it's not proper exciting for me. Like it's like okay,
I hear what you're saying.
Doing it like you go against somebody in it. Like let's see how you fare. That's more entertaining to me.
I'm gonna defend Chip because number one, who spanned the amount of time that Chip spanned from from our generation because he's in a similar age bracket as us. Number one. Number two,
same age.
You need to think about it. He's redefined himself twice. So he's come out as Chipmunk, gone through as Chip. So at the end of the day, he's had two different name changes which have signified two different kind of genres of music. So he's gone through from grime and commercial back to grime. So who else has had that kind of transition? No pun intended.
What does that have to do with a live clash?
I'm saying to you, in terms of him and his transition, you need to put a little bit of respect on his catalog and what he's kind of done for music and what he.
I respect his catalog. I respect it. I think I'm not saying that Chip. I want everyone to know that I'm not saying Chip is rubbish. I'm saying in terms of the situation that we're talking about now, I feel like it's like not really that exciting to me personally. Only for me, that you're battling yourself. Like I feel like that's the easy thing to do. It's like cool, and maybe you feel like no one can really go against you like that. But then, to me, that's even more of a cop out because it's like I think there are people. I said in the group chat.
Name three people. Wait. Name three people that aren't OGs that can go against him.
That aren't OGs. That's what I said. That's what I was just about to say. I said in the group chat, you definitely would have to battle one of the OGs because he came up.
He's not an OG himself. But he's not. No, he's not an OG himself. He's not an OG himself. So put some respect.
He's the only one really in his era that was like
that stuck the test of time. That stuck the test of time. So put some respect on him and his catalog then.
But at the end of the day, how I see it is that Chip, it belongs with the era with the older brothers. Like he
Because
belongs there, innit? So he battles them, yes.
no,
Because he came up. He was the young
weight, and he was punching above his weight. He's been a
He's
puncher.
not, bro. He's in the same weight as them, man.
He was punching above. No, because at the end of the day, he was a young G trying to spit with these man. Was trying to spit with the Kanos, with the Wretches, with the Getzes. Like
I see you. I feel you. I feel what you're saying. But he
respect it.
he was so advanced for his time. Like he could probably spin some of these brothers. So that's why I'm saying like he came up with them. So he should be able to battle one of them.
No, but you need to think as we said before, age comes with experience. He still hasn't experienced some of these things that these men have experienced, and these men are in their 30s. I think he hasn't touched that yet.
I think so. I think he has. I think he has.
Man. He's come up the same time as D man. He's gone through the struggles with them, man.
No.
He's the only one of these man that's fucking gone out to the US and done all that stuff.
That's what I'm about to say.
No, but I'm saying, in terms of life experience brings different lyrics and different perspectives. You need to think about it. Kano weren't spitting the things he was spitting right now that he was spitting before. Wretch weren't spitting the things he was spitting that he's spitting right now.
Yeah, but that's gonna come with
Have
time.
to do with a live clash, bro.
No, Luke's taking
with a live clash.
Rex, you're quiet for time, so I don't hear nothing.
No, so listen to you, man. I can't speak when you're speaking and then Fabs is speaking. Can I? Can I speak when you're speaking and Fabs is speaking?
Chip in. Let me hear you chip in.
No, bro, I can't chip in when you both man are chatting at the same time. How can I do that, bro? Like when I'm talking right now, are you talking? Is Fabs talking? No, bro. So what are you talking about? Don't say that I'm being quiet. I'm listening to what you man are saying. Like
you're directing stuff at me. Where's your argument? I'm trying to hear your argument.
I didn't agree with what you said, so that's why I directed it again. I'm not gonna direct at Fabs, am I?
That's the start of the argument. You've disagreed with what I said. Back it up now. Go on.
I don't even know where you've gone with this. I'm not gonna lie. Where you've gone with this? I've said I've said what I've had to say. I've said to you that, bro. You said that. I can't remember what you have to say, brother, because you just like messed up the whole thing. But anyway, go on.
I'm saying to you,
I don't know what you said. I don't even know what you said.
You weren't listening. That's fine. I don't mind if you weren't listening.
I said what I have to say. I said that, bro. Like Chipmunk has gone. He's the only one that's gone through it. And he said he hasn't got like experience or whatever. He's done. He came up with the same. He came up at the same time that these man came up. So the Skeptors, Kanos, all of them, man. He came up at the same exact time. So he's had to go through the same exact struggles of what you man. If you could say that, Skeptor's gone through this, that, other. He come up with them same exact in the music industry. I'm not talking about life experiences. I'm not talking about life experiences. I don't know what man's done in his life. In the music game, I don't know. He's come up with the same exact things, and he probably even topped these man. He went out to the US. We've only seen very recently that the US have started talking about Skeptor and that. So I don't know how you can even say that man hasn't gone through the same kind of struggles.
I'm saying no. Don't try rehash what I said. I said he hasn't got the same life experience. So what he's been spitting about is not what the same things these men have been spitting about.
When you go back and watch this year, you're gonna have a different perspective on what you're saying right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because you just seem like you took it mad on a mad, like you heard what you're trying to say and you kind of spun it a different kind of way. But anyway, go on. I hear what you're saying.
Spun it a different kind of way. I said to you, he hasn't had the same experience these men have had in life. So the content is not going to be.
You said that, bro. You said that. Like we don't know what.
But wait, hold on. My thing is this. Yo, this is my thing though. Can I hold on?
Tell me what. Okay, no. Luke, tell me what Skeptor's gone through in life. Tell me what Skeptor's gone through in life.
Wait.
No, but hold on. Don't chat. Don't chat.
Let me let him rebuttal you. Wretch has released a Reflections.
I didn't ask you that. I said, what has Skeptor gone through in life, brother?
Wait. I'm saying to you, music reflects life and life reflects the music. You need to see what these men have grown up as adults. These men are full-blown adults now. Chip is still living like a young man still. You need to understand these men have gone through things. So it's interpreted. Life reflects the music and the music reflects the life. So you need to see what they're doing. Like, as I said, Wretch, Reflections, Kano, Hoodies all summer. Luke, so you're trying to put him against these, man?
No, Luke, put him against Skeptor, because you mentioned Skeptor as well. Put him against Skeptor. Skeptor is probably the one that you can pitch Chip with. So put Skeptor in it. So what has Skeptor gone through in life that Chip hasn't gone through in life? Tell me that.
I
don't know, brother. I come out of it, man. I can't even hear you now, man. Don't even do that. Because every time when Luke does that, he always does this mad angle thing, brother. Listen,
you have no argument.
Neither do you, brother. I'm not even trying to be angry. Like, neither do you. You haven't got any argument, brother. You haven't. I've asked you one question. You haven't. I mean, I haven't answered.
And I answered you the question. I gave you a list of albums
What
that guys have
has
released.
Skepta got? Okay, so listen. In them man. No, but listen, Luke. Oh my
I pinpointed
God.
other people. I pinpointed.
Yeah,
Don't
but
just pinpoint.
listen, Luke,
Don't say one person. I said one person.
listen.
Did I not?
Are you gonna listen to me?
Am I not quiet?
Listen. So the only people we can really pitch, I think the only people that I can personally pitch Chipmunk against, is Skepta. Skepta's been the most consistent, putting out the same amount of time. Kano and them, man, I've gone away from a minute, come back. Gone away from a minute, come back. Gone away from a minute, come back. Skepta's the only person that's been consistent, putting out tunes. Same as we can say with Chipmunk as well, yeah? So now tell me, what has Skepta gone through in life that Chipmunk hasn't gone through in life in the industry? That's what I don't know what he's gone through in personal life. In the industry, brother. In the industry.
I don't know because I have not been.
So then you have no argument then, bro. So you have no argument then.
Bro.
Five's left. But anyway, you have no argument then, bro.
Skepta is a 35-year-old man. Chip is a 28-year-old man. There's a 7 years difference.
Don't really. Yeah, okay. So you can say that, but they came up in the same era. They came up in the same era. Chipmunk was doing the same thing like Chipmunk. Skepta was doing. Bro.
Chip was probably 15 or 16 when he came out. When he was going to radios. Chip was 20, 21, 22, 19, 20. In that age bracket, it's different. It's a different scenario when you're 15, 16. When you're 15, imagine you being 15, 16, having to go radio. That's what I'm saying to you.
You adapt to the times, bro. Because Skepta's done. So you can say you adapt to the times. Skepta's done that. Chipmunk's done that. What else? What else? I'm asking what else, man. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, innit? That's the only thing I'm trying to do, right? I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to argue with someone.
The people you're trying to put him against and pin him against, at the end of the day, I think they've had more. Obviously, they've had more clashes against people. They're in the artistry of grime. They're in the clashing kind of sense of people. So
You didn't say that before. You didn't say anything about clashing before.
All right, cool. I did not say it before, and I'm saying I didn't say it before. But these people have had different experiences. Let me just pinpoint my point. These people have had different experiences. Chip has had, in terms of his experience, from what I could see, he's been in the commercial spotlight from 15, 16 years old, gone doing freestyles, making albums, going to America.
Yeah.
I've never seen him in a boiler room clash doing things with Jammer and them, man.
He hasn't done that. But he's been in clashes though.
But all of these men have, from what I've seen.
What boiler room?
What not boiler room? The Jammer thing.
Yeah. You're talking about that. You're talking about the clashes. Yeah, you're talking about the clashes that they come to pen to pen, face to face, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, but then Chipmunk's. Okay, cool. Chipmunk's moved with the times, kind of thing, because obviously man's younger, so he's moved with the times. So he's been with clashes. So he's been with clashes with obviously. He's done all that. We spoke on this already, bro. So he's done all of that.
The only reason I say that's different is because it's that is a
apologies.
wait.
My battery just dead off. My wire weren't working for some serious reason.
That's what happens when you got an iPhone 4. Anyway.
I got jokes. Anyway, yeah. So what were you not saying? Sorry.
So basically, I said that.
You know what? I just want to say, yeah. What does life experience and stuff like that have to do with the live clash?
I'm just saying
because
it has nothing to do with. All right, cool. It has nothing to do with live clash. I'll say that from now. But I'm saying
is relevant. Is right.
In terms of this.
Wait, hold on.
Discography and building up an album.
What did you say that Luke had to say that was right? Sorry.
I'm saying that what he's saying is like correct, but it's not relevant to the live clash thing. Like,
what was he saying that was incorrect? Like, what do you think he was saying that was correct?
No, I'm saying like what he's saying in terms of like Chip has certain life experiences. So like maybe if you were judging
life, bro. This is what I'm saying. But you two are saying this weird things. You're saying that these men have had life experiences. I hadn't finished. Hold on.
Finish what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, but I already can tell what kind of angle you're going down already.
I was going to say something else because what he's saying has no relevance to what we're talking about right now. It has no. It didn't. He kind of went off on a. He went right. He did go right.
But I was trying to highlight it is in terms of projects. If we were going to go in terms of musically, these man have, in terms of content, their content bag and what they can dig into, they have more content in which they can drop a clash on. In terms of Chip, I think he might be less diverse than these men. So, and I think that's due to age, due to him not having the experience and being able to release the albums that they've released. They're kind of
So basically, like, yeah, no, Luke just went left. I feel like with that whole thing because I was just saying it based on like the live clash, like who could he clash, like live, and it has to be one of the older brothers because he did come up with them, and also in terms of like career moves and stuff like that, he's either done better than them or he's done the same. So, he's match for match for them. So he has to go up against one of them. Like everyone kind of in his age bracket that was around the same time that he was, there wasn't really anyone, and if there is, they're not that great. So
the only guys I can really think of is like maybe Ice Kid, but Ice Kid did one feature with Chip and that was it. Like he never really done. I can't remember anything. I can't go back and pinpoint something he's done except for the feature with Chip. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, not Ice Kid.
Not Ice Kid. But Ice Kid was sick. Ice Kid was decent. I'm not gonna lie. But then
Ice Kid was good, but
it was decent.
I'm thinking. All right, if you're gonna say someone older, who would it be then? Who would you man say? You said Skepta. You said Skepta.
Skepta's a good one because Skepta doesn't like. You know how you were saying on the maturity thing? Skepta don't really have too many of those things either. Skepta's like, in terms of his tunes, they're not like, they don't have the kind of content that Rex would have in his or Kano has in his recently.
Skepta's always stuck with the times, I would say. Always stuck with the times,
Yeah.
with the times.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's on. I think Skepta would beat him. And I'm not gonna lie.
if you'll beat him,
Yeah.
I don't know.
If he can play BBK stuff, if he can play Too Many Man, what you saying?
Yeah, he's
Cult
allowed
classic.
to. Yeah.
Cult classic.
General things then. General things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want
Look at his man,
I remember in Bear's freestyles, isn't it? Like when he done the Bear freestyles, like just back to back with BBK and that. Like, yeah, fucking hell, man. He'll end it still. Chimmon's got bars. He's got bars of penners, but like it's different. It's different on this, like just in regards to BBK. Like man's put out albums, Blacklisted, Konnichiwa. Like, do you know what I mean? He's done them back to back.
Well, Alright, cool. What's he doing when if Chipmunk plays his commercial songs, if he plays Champion, what's he doing? What's he playing?
You want Skepta play him?
Skepta.
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky.
Shut down. That's on me, and it shut down.
Yeah, but that's not a feature. That's not a feature, though, isn't it?
No, he can play anything. Any song he wants. Anything that.
Skepta can play anything he wants when Thing plays Champion.
Yeah.
I'll just play ASAP Rocky. Done. That's it.
Nah, that's too early. Too early
No,
for
but
that.
I'm saying if he plays,
That'll be my last
like,
song.
when he plays, if he wants to play one of them big features back to back with features, big feature. Skepta wins that already anyway. Done. But I get. He can play Shutdown. He can play it on them.
Chip plays every gal. What's Skepta playing?
Different. I don't know. Different. I feel like you got to match the vibe in it. I think you got to kind of match the vibe. I don't know.
Alright, then every gal. Then you play Wizkid, the tune with Wizkid.
Energy.
Yeah.
Then you play Energy.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Still. Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
He's
winning, isn't it? He's winning. I don't know. He's winning, isn't it?
One sec. Let me get some tracks.
Yeah, do two more. Do two more.
You know what's mad? Yeah, we spoke about Chip 3 weeks in a row.
It's relevant.
He's one of the goats.
I know.
I got mad respect for him.
Yeah, exactly. When you talk about the thing about disrespect, Luke, like this is what when you're off camera. When you talk about the disrespecting, we got to remember he gets your respect as well because he's in these conversations. He's in these conversations all the time. So he gets your respect in a type of way. You know what I mean?
Kind of. He I don't know if he does though. Like it's weird. I feel like he gets respect in terms of like diss tracks and stuff like that, like beefing, man. Like he gets accolades for that, 110%. But in terms of making tunes and stuff like that, everyone, you can't deny that he you can't deny it and say that he doesn't have tunes. Like he has tunes in it, but is he consistent? Does he have a body of work that we can all run to, that we all listen to all the time?
I would say
League of
Chip,
My Own.
I would say Chip. I would say Chip is consistent as Skep, kind of. I would say he's as consistent as Skep. He's stable at times. He stopped at times. He hasn't really missed one. Do you know what I mean?
But he doesn't have a classic. He doesn't have like maybe not a classic. But he can have something that we an album that we can and say that. Oh yeah, that's a Chip album. Like I don't think he can.
Agreed. I think
we can.
What?
I think League of My Own too.
What?
Sorry. Yeah.
That's a slap
when he's got the chat with the scene, he's got oh fucking hell, man.
He's good, but it isn't what you think it is.
He's got gets like that.
Is it what you think it is? Why don't you say that?
It isn't what you think it is. It's not.
I'm sorry.
It's not what you think it is, boys. It's not what you think it is, lads.
He's got gets like that. Fucking hell, penners. Honestly,
confirmed.
34 shots.
34 shots.
Settings. Come on, man. That's a body of work. That's a good one. A good one. Still.
I like YSN, Young Smooth Nigga. That's a calm tune. Like I think the tune with LMA. He's got a tune with LMA. You know,
yeah, I get you, but it isn't what you think it is, lads. It's not.
That is such a bad thing to say. But I say it is what you think it is, lads.
Yo, Chip, listen. I have to say, because sometimes I say certain things that makes it seem like, man, don't fuck with Chip. I fuck with Chip in it, and like, but he doesn't have. I don't feel like he has a body of work where you go, yo, like, bro, yeah, like that's the. You get me? Because I feel like people don't respect Transition. I don't feel like people never did. Transition is a good album, but I don't think people respected it the way it needed to be respected. I Am Chick Mum. People didn't. I don't feel like. It was a good, another decent album, but I don't think people respected it because he changed certain things. He made certain sound changes. And
me and Rex were talking off screen. I was saying, like, if any man would get the features he got on that album now, these men would be revered. Like, he got Trey Songz, he got Mavado, and he got Trey, and he got Chris Brown. Sorry. So
ahead of his time for that.
So. You know, you need to put a little respect on my guy's name if he's got all of these features before the come up like that. You know.
No, I hear that still. I respect it. I mean, I respect her taking it.
He's got Kerry Wilson as well. You can shout, and that's when she was at her peak with the Neo song.
In the air, chairs up in the air. What? Hey, Chip, I like that album, innit? Me personally, innit? Yeah. But like, I'm not gonna lie, I like corny tunes sometimes. So maybe it was for me, innit? But who cares?